MANSORY has done it again. MANSORY is now expanding its portfolio for the brand to cover the category of high-performance luxury SUVs and showcasing a complete conversion based on an Audi RS Q8. But wait a minute, what tweaks has the vehicle got? And what should we expect from the Audi RS P780? Due to its remarkable success and inspiration from the steadily rising demand for the MANSORY Audi RS6, the entire conversion of the RSQ8 adopts the guiding principles and design of the RS6 complete conversion. According to their individual preferences, the sporty MANSORY clients may now select between two Audi vehicle types: a high-performance estate sedan or a high-performance luxury SUV. Numerous body components and modifications on the RSQ8 are designed of premium carbon, just like those on the RS6 station wagon. As a result, in addition to the altered front and side skirts, the car's rear skirt has a visible carbon finish. The bonnet is striking and entirely constructed of carbon, as is customary with MANSORY. All carbon components are produced in the business's own autoclaves and implemented in a special manufacturing quality that MANSORY engineers and designers can only achieve due to their years of expertise. The numerous MANSORY conversions on the entire exterior powerfully and elegantly emphasize the design language of the RSQ8 and gives the car a harmonious overall appearance that attracts attention like magic. These elements are combined with the deep black paint finish and the red decorative stripes that start at the front edge of the bonnet and run across the entire car. Thanks to these comprehensive alterations to the bodywork and the consequent increased aerodynamics and downforce, the MANSORY engineers constructed the ideal foundation for a significant performance improvement of the bi-turbo V8 engine. The wild MANSORY RS6 served as an influence for the design of the Audi RS Q8 P780, which boasts a startling 590 horsepower. Despite this, MANSORY has managed to keep the unique aesthetic of the German luxury brand. All models are equipped with Quattro all-wheel drive as standard, and MANSORY claims that this beast can reach 60 miles per hour from a standstill in only 3.7 seconds. The RS Q8 P780 comes with a price tag in the six figures, but considering its performance, design and feature set, it is well worth the investment. The P780 comes equipped with a standard MANSORY sound system that features 17 speakers, alloy wheels measuring 22 inches, front seats that are heated and ventilated, and an adjustable air suspension system. And here is the interesting part. The MANSORY RSQ8 is propelled by a twin-turbocharged 4-litre V8 engine that is capable of producing 591 horsepower and 590 pounds-feet of torque. It collaborates with other components to achieve the best possible efficiency ratings, including the Quattro all-wheel drive system, an 8-speed automatic gearbox, and a 48-volt hybrid powertrain. MANSORY boasts that their cars can achieve a top speed of 189 miles per hour. In November of 2019, Audi broke a record at the Nürburgring racing track using a camouflaged prototype of the RS Q8. Nevertheless, the inside of the 5-seat MANSORY RS Q8 P780 is for the most part the same as the interior of the normal RS Q8, even though it boasts a few distinctive trim pieces, materials, and is sportier. And with the same amount of passenger and baggage space as the normal Q8 model, adults can fit comfortably in both rows of seats thanks to a large amount of legroom and headroom available in both rows. Let's say the MANSORY Q8 has enough space to accommodate 8 carry-on luggage behind the back seat and a total of 23 bags when the rear seat is folded down. The car also has displays that show statistics like lap times, G-forces, torque and power output. Aside from that, we predict that the Q9 will come equipped with the same technology as the Q8. This includes standard integration with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, navigation, and Sirius XM satellite radio. Although the standard RSQ8 performed well in the crash tests conducted by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, the MANSORY RSQ8 has not been tested for its ability to withstand collisions by any of these organizations. On the Audi RS Q8 P780, MANSORY provides a selection of driver assistance technologies. However, to make use of some of the more in-demand options, additional packages must be purchased. One of the most important safety features is a standard automatic emergency braking system that includes pedestrian identification. There is also an option for a lane departure warning system that includes lane keeping assistance. And as we all know, an automobile that has been tailored for the racetrack will typically lack many of the desired features in a vehicle used for daily driving. In the interest of achieving higher speeds, the quality of the ride, the level of noise suppression, and even the windows themselves are often compromised. However, the 591 horsepower Audi RS Q8 is an exception to the rule. Even though the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT, a more recent SUV, has already beaten the Nürburgring lap record established by Audi's super SUV, it still has plenty of performance potential. The MANSORY RS Q8's optional 23-inch wheels and summer tyres make for an exceptionally comfortable ride. This Audi can travel at speeds of up to 70 miles per hour with just a 67 decibel hum of background noise, which is 1 decibel more than a Lexus LS sedan. Another usual drawback of performance is the production of rolling noise by tyres that are this broad and sticky. However, this car by MANSORY manages to accomplish its goals without producing any rolling noise. This new, enormous SUV from MANSORY is the first sports version produced under the RS Q8 brand, and it provides much more than simply putting MANSORY's insignia to an existing Q8 model. Even though it is built on the same MLB platform as the Lamborghini Urus, Porsche Cayenne, and Bentley Bentayga, it manages to outsleek all of them. Compared to the RSQ8, the RSQ8 P780's front and rear bumpers include a few modest visual tweaks, a wider roof-mounted spoiler, and optional wheels measuring 23 inches in diameter. Despite having a weight disadvantage of 200 pounds compared to a Lamborghini and a lower power output, the Audi is just 0.1 seconds slower to 60 miles per hour and 0.3 seconds slower through the quarter mile. When the accelerator pedal is pressed, the turbochargers in the RSQ8 immediately spring to life, producing a surge of power that forces the standard air suspension to squat hard on its rear legs, the nose to raise, and you to hang on. Even still, the RSQ8, along with its engine rivals, the RS6 Avant and the RS7 Sportback, does not scream as loudly as we would expect something with this much horsepower to do. And to avoid this gigantic sweetie from trampling everything in its path, MANSORY outfitted its chassis with all of its most cutting-edge suspension systems. Standard equipment includes ride height adjustable air suspension and steering for the rear axle. Even with all of the performance equipment, there is no way that anyone could even imagine its potential because the ride quality is so wonderful. This is still the case despite the ridiculously high front and rear tire pressures of 48 and 49 psi that this Audi has. However, this enables it to tow up to 7,700 pounds and carry up to 1,100 pounds of goods along with people. The MANSORY RSQ8 also has a nonchalant demeanor, which makes accelerating to high speeds very easy. There are no odd behaviors, and because of its quick ratio steering rack and is perfectly matched to the responsiveness of the suspension, an SUV may give the impression that it is capable of functioning as a sports car. And because four-wheel steering keeps the handling stable at higher speeds, doing 190 miles per hour doesn't seem such a crazy notion anymore. Those enormous 295/35R23 tires are still hanging in there as you get closer to the 0.98G grip limit at SUV height. But although it appears more like a rough dancer than a ballerina at first, the torque vectoring rear differential retained a lively and balanced balance even when pushed to the maximum, which was a nice surprise to many. On the other hand, the remarkable performance qualities of the MANSORY RSQ8 come with an unexpected bonus in the shape of utility in this particular scenario. However, because of the square front-to-rear tire fitment, you can rotate the tires, which is one of the most implausible chores associated with fast cars. Nevertheless, don't forget that the upholstery is made of Nappa leather, the trim is made of actual carbon fiber, and the accents are made of wood. Basically, the inside of this MANSORY RSQ8 is loaded with high-end materials. Anyway, what do you think of the RSQ8 P780? Is it something you would want to try? That's all from this video. See you in the next one.